You are looking live at Colby High School as tonight Zaleski Sports brings you high school boys basketball, featuring the visiting Loyal Greyhounds and the home squad, the Colby Hornets. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson here on production. This is a good matchup of two tough teams in the Eastern Clover Belt starting out their season in the conference. This pregame show is brought to you tonight by BBD Sports Shop. It's your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. The visiting Greyhounds, coached by Brandon DeSmit, are 3-0 on the season. Their last game was a 65-53 win over Edgar last Friday. They had that exciting game that we brought to you about a week ago, where Bryce Deegan hit the shot at the buzzer to defeat Almond Bancroft by 2. Actually, by 1 point, excuse me. And speaking of Bryce Deegan, got to give a shout out to his younger sister, Bristol. Happy birthday, Bristol Deegan. And brother Bryce, hoping to get a win for you tonight. 3-0 for the Greyhounds. They've really started off hot this season. And we look on the other side of the ledger for the Colby Hornets. Long-time strong program in the Eastern Clover Belt, headed by James Flink. They've only played one game, and that was that game we brought you on Monday, December 2nd. And that overtime loss to Auburndale, 70-62. Team players to watch for first for Loyal. Of course, you want to keep an eye on Bryce Deegan. Reed Stiglitz is also a factor. And they also have some pretty tall lads for Loyal, with Lamovic, Bremer, Walter, and Tofar. So they've got height. For Colby, you've got to keep an eye on Fleischman and Carrera, and of course their big man Tucker Hayes. Should be an outstanding game tonight here from Colby here on Zaleski Sports. That's been the BBD Sports pregame show, brought to you by BBD Sports Shop, your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Stop two convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. And we'll give a special shout-out to our game sponsor tonight, shedsdelivered.com. PA announcements and national anthem coming up next. Stay tuned for exciting basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Memorial Gymnasium here in Colby, Wisconsin, home of your Colby Hornets. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem by the Colby High School Band under the direction of Mrs. Huss. East Cloverville Conference matchup between the Loyal Greyhounds as they face your Colby Hornets. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Greyhounds. Agent 0, Reed Stiglitz. Number 5, Bryce Deegan. Number 12, Kane Kufar. Number 20, Parker Smith. And number 54 in your programs, Hunter Walter. And your head coach, Brian DeSmet, assisted by Louis Stiglitz and Dean Bogdanovich, your 2025 Loyal Greyhounds. Let's hear you, Colby fans! Agent 0, Reed Fleischman. Number 5, Miguel Morillo. Number 24, Hayden Kaiser. Number 30, Landon Steinman. And number 33 in your programs, Tucker Hayes. And your head coach, James Jimmy Blake, assisted by Eric Shelton.
Ready for basketball here. Friends, a reminder to get Smith Brothers Meats. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby open Monday through Friday 8 to 6 and Saturdays 8 to 4. Loyal in their traveling maroon jerseys with the gray numbers, letters, and trim going left to right on your screen. Colby in their home whites with the green numbers, letters, and green and gold trim going right to left on your screen. Settled in for a great night of basketball here on Zaleski Sports. We're on the way. Deegan will take it right to the basket. Misses it. Hunter Walter with the putback. He's fouled, and we'll shoot 2. We've got 6 minutes, 6 seconds into the game. And that first foul called on Hayden Kaiser right off the bat. Greyhounds go right to the basket. Hunter Walter, the junior, makes it 1-0 Loyal. Second free throw for the junior. Hard to believe that. I remember teaching him when he was in like 2nd grade. Made them both. 2-0 Greyhounds. Reed Fleischman, number 0. Both Reeds, Reed Stiglitz and Reed Fleischman, both wear number 0 for their respective squads. Morion swings it back out to Kaiser. Shot is on the way off the mark for Colby. Deegan with the rebound. Stiglitz to Walter in the corner. He'll drive left-handed, use his weight, his power, get in there. Parker Smith. Stiglitz now gets it to Deegan. Morion really putting this pressure to him. Walter in the post. He's got to shoot it. Tucker Hayes with the rebound. Reed Fleischman will take the ball over the timeline for Colby. Dribbles left, pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Rims out. Got the blub, but didn't get the swish afterwards. Tofar loses the handle. Grabs it, though. Deegan between the legs. Nice move, kicked. It was off the foot. It should have been a kick. It wasn't. Morion misses the layup. Fleischman will dribble out for Colby, and they'll reset. Morion baseline drive guarded by Smith. Go to the basket for Steinman. No, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. And they get Hunter Walter on that foul, his first. Both teams with 1 team foul apiece. And Landon Steinman misses the first. Only the second game of the season for Colby. Makes the second. Colby's on the board. 2-1. It's like a baseball game right now in the second inning. Smith, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Nice shot for Parker Smith. A little over 2 minutes in. Morion, Hayes, they'll rotate it. Back up top. Morion, nice drive to the basket, cut off. Hayes will pull up jumper, no. Deegan with the rebound. Stiglitz, Tofar, Deegan will drive. Kick it out to Smith. Stiglitz now go to the basket. Walter in the corner. Down to Tofar. Doesn't get the shooter roll. Colby on the move. Hayes will track it down from Morion. He's got it back. Both teams playing man. Morion, nice drive to the basket. Knocked away by Deegan. Right back to Hayes. Hayes traveled. I think he dragged that pivot foot. Both of these teams in contention for the conference this year. Speaking of the conference, other teams playing tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt. Greenwood is at Neelsville. Greenwood had a great game last night against Cornell. Gilman is at Owen Withee, and Columbus is at Spencer tonight in the Eastern Clover Belt. In the West, Thorpe is at Cadott. Fall Creek is at Stanley Boyd. Stiglitz shot off the mark, gets his rebound, but he fouled him. And Regis is at Bloomer. So Fall Creek at Stanley, Thorpe at Cadott. And they get Stiglitz with the foul, his first. And again, a shout out to Bristol Deegan. Happy birthday to her, Bryce's younger sister. Hayes guarded by Walter. And Hayes couldn't get that reverse layup to go in. Tofar intimidated. He's playing against Hayes. He's got a little size advantage on him. Back for Colby. Morion. And move both his feet. Morion baseline drive. 2. For 3. 2 subs coming in for Loyal. The next dead ball will be Carson Prine. I'll pick the other one up in a moment. Stiglitz. Tofar. Rims out. Morion rebound. He'll take it over. Fleischman, fake shot, goes left. Pull-up jumper. Counted and the foul. That's a second foul on Reed. Stiglitz. Rhett Lamovec and Carson Prine in for Tofar and Stiglitz. Fleischman for the old-fashioned three-point play coming up. It's up and it is good. 6-4. Parker Smith, near side will dribble. Get it into Lamovic, but jump ball is called. Yes, it's a good call. We're surrounded by the Loyal fans on this side of the gym, and we're not in agreement. Hey, don't pay more for appliances. Pay less at Mid-City Appliances in Colby. New, overstock, scratch and dent. They have them all. All brands, and they will service your appliances too. A family-owned business with a knowledgeable staff ready to serve you. Mid-City Appliances on Highway 13 in Colby. Colby with the travel call and the turnover. Deegan, Prine, Lamovic, Walter, and Smith on the floor for the Greyhounds. Lamovic, fake shot on Tucker Hayes, stripped away by Morion. Scrum, who's got it? They're going to call a jump. Yes, they're going to have to. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanware store for Christmas gift giving. From player jerseys to hats, sports cards, and autographed memorabilia, they have it all. Come to their card show this Saturday, December 14th, 10 to 3. Sports Scene, up the stairs from the World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Arrow pointed to Loyal on the jump ball. Smith on the pull-up jumper. Got it. Smith with 4. Tied at 6. 12.5 left here in the first half. First conference game for both of these teams. Seems that the Clover Belt is opening up their conference season tonight. Morion. Steinman loses it. Bryce Deegan. Now Walter in the corner. Two excellent coaches in the boxes tonight. Just Brandon Desmet for Loyal and James Flink for Colby. Lamovic will drive on Hayes. Put it up. He partially blocked. Hayes with the rebound. Kaiser to Steinman. Missed the layup. Colby's getting the shots. They aren't falling. Smith. Walter will look for back to Smith, and they will swing it to Prine in the corner. And Carson Prine swings it out. And timeout, Loyal. We're going to call a timeout here as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Call the Dahlman Insurance Agency to cover your business, farm, home, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. You can also go online at DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Back to action after the Loyal timeout. The inbound on the north end of the gymnasium. Prine. And they roll it over to Smith, and being very patient. Prine will take a three. Off the back iron, rebounded by Smith. Carson Prine will drive. Cut off. He'll do a little lean in and gets the basket. Impressive for Carson Prine. 8-6 Greyhounds. Morion also now in for Colby is Colton Orth. And Fleischman with the missed three. Steinman came in as a sub in the dead ball. Smith missed that shot. Tofar was returned. He is fouled on the rebound. Colton Orth called for the foul, his first, team's second. Prine to inbound for Loyal. What are we waiting for? Okay, we're all set. All right. Look for Prine to get the ball again in the corner. Gets down in the low block to Lamovic. Smith tracks it down, but he traveled. Next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Krecklow or Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. You can call them at 715-384-2826. Call them today or actually tomorrow. They're probably watching Zaleski Sports tonight. Lamovic with a steal there. He got it. Smith will pick it up. Slow things down. Didn't have the numbers. Smart move by Smith. Deegan, nice flowing movements for Bryce Deegan. They cut him off. Morion, good defense on Deegan. This Bryce is pretty smooth with the ball. Prine, spin. Nah, he traveled. Yep, he shuffled his feet. Tucker Hayes will return for Colby. Hayden Kaiser will have a seat. Hayes, along with Colton Orth, Reed Fleischman, Miguel Morion, and Landon Steinman on the court for Colby. Orth has given Coach Flink several good minutes in the one game I watched him play. Nice move to the basket, but he's fouled, and that will put Landon Steinman at the line to shoot two. And Deegan called for the foul. That's Bryce's first. And Landon Steinman, 1 of 2 from the free throw line here in the first half for another 2. First one is up and is good. Aaron Radu comes in for Loyal along with Reed Stiglitz. Smith, Deegan out. He'll join Tofar and Lamovic and Prine. Second free throw is good. 3 of 4 from the line for Landon Steinman. Tied at 8. Low scoring affair here, midway point of the first half. Prine, Radu, they'll swing it back over Lamovic. Someone's got to come over and cut. Lamovic, Radu had a dunk in his last game, I guess. They had at home. And they played Thorpe, and that shot short for Tofar. Loyal definitely has the height advantage. Coach Desmet has got some trees there. Colton Orth can't get the layup to drop. Colby has had the shots, they just haven't fallen for him. Stiglitz nearly stripped away. Prine, Tofar. Tays won't let him have it. Boy, that defense is intense. Orth with the steal, going to the basket. Lamovic pressured in. Morion cleaned it up. Miguel Morion with the deuce. 10-8, Colby. Colby playing some pretty tenacious defense. Luke Canula will check in for Colby. He will replace Landon Steinman. Junior Luke Canula. Reed Stiglitz for Loyal will inbound, a junior as well. They rotated back around. Here he comes. Moving screen. Aaron Radu called for the foul, his first of the moving screen. Parker Smith in for Carson Prine. Played well. Friends, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. We'll give you a shout out. We've got quite a crowd viewing tonight, so thank you for tuning in. Joe Anderson here, joined by Chris Anderson on production, bringing you tonight's Eastern Clover Belt Conference matchup. Opener for both teams. 10-8 Colby. 7:35 left. Orth. Morion now, guarded by Stiglitz. Morion. Hanula will drive baseline and almost curled it. Good patience for Colby, setting some pick and rolls. Morion, floater, got it. 6 points for Miguel Morion. It's 12-8, Hornets. Smith lost the handle on it. Gets it over to Stiglitz. They rotate it down the Radu. Radu faked the three. Morion out of his socks. Put back for Tofar. Got it in the foul. Kane Tofar. Second foul on Colton Orth. Brings back Steinman and Kaiser for Colby. Lamovic will check out for Loyal. And Kane Tofar can make it 12-11. No, it hit the top of the stanchion. We see that quite often in Colby on that basket. Just seems to happen quite a bit for every team that plays here. Morion, Kaiser will drive. Steinman, Hayes, Tucker, pull-up jumper, no. It was kind of an awkward shot for him. Hanula jumps it up, tied up. Aaron Radu, he didn't see him. He got tied up, and the arrow points to Colby. JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery of Neillsville is the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call them at 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Another turnover for Colby. Kind of been a scatter-batter game in several aspects for both teams here in the first half. Smith, Reduke, covered by Steinman. Parker Smith, pull-up jumper at the elbow. Parker Smith, 6 for the senior. Tied at 12. Morion, screen from Hayes. Steinman back to Morion up top. He dribbles in. Morion, 2. Miguel, 2, 4, 6, 8. Tofar waits in the corner, flips it back up to Redu up high. Aaron will dribble in, and he's fouled. And that's going to be the 16 fouls at a shooting or on the floor. Beyond the floor, it'll put, it's only the 4th team foul on Colby. And remains Greyhound ball. Stiglitz to inbound. These ends here in Colby at the ends of the gym are, I mean, they're regulation, but they're pretty snug. Same way with the sidelines. Out to Tofar. Takes a couple of dribbles, gives it up to Smith. Hanula with his second foul. 15 foul on Colby, second on Luke Hanula. Coach Flink usually goes about 2 or 3 deep on his defense, or on his bench. Walter, back iron, no. Morion with the rebound. Ahead, Kaiser, baseline drive guarded by Tofar. They swing it back out. Hayes can't dribble. Morion. 3. Yes. Miguel is in fuego. That young man can shoot the rock. Big rivalry between these two schools, especially in basketball. Walter, he's got to get out of there. There you go. Swings it back out. Gave up the shot, even on the fake. Stiglitz pulls it back out. Put back. Tofar cleans it up. Kane with 4. Tied, 17-14. Hanula drives to the basket. Nobody's guarding him. Nobody stopped him, but he couldn't make the basket. Stiglitz now will take the ball over the timeline with 4:20 left in the first half. Floater. Stiglitz is fouled and will shoot 2. Morion with his first personal. Sixth team, Reed Stiglitz, at the free throw line for the first time tonight to shoot 2. Rims out. Bryce Deegan returns for Loyal. Reed Fleischman and Colton Orth returned for Colby. Hayes and Hanula have a seat. Second free throw coming up for the junior, number 0. Makes the second. Now a 2-point contest, 17-15. Pull-up jumper for Fleischman off the back iron. Tracked down by Orth. He couldn't keep it out of bounds. Remember the name Ben Tilburg. Ben is the Midwest land guide with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pfeifers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty. Greyhounds trailing by 2, under 4 minutes. Deegan cut off by Morion. He pulls up, jumper rims in. He got the shooter roll. And Bryce Deegan on the board with the tying score, his first basket of the game. Morion up high, guarded by Smith. Kick it out. Kaiser, no. Rebound pulled down by Deegan. Bryce Deegan takes the ball over the timeline, guarded by Miguel Morion. Prine is returned for Loyal. Tofar, just a bit short. Orth affected that shot. They're going to go with Lamovic here. Go tall, tall, tall. And a block. Body contact before the travel. Tofar with his first personal. And that's a 16 foul. Rhett Lamovic in, Kane Tofar out. This is an experienced officiating crew. These lads have been around for a long time. Colby will inbound it to Reed Fleischman. Now Colton Orth. He'll drive hard to the basket. Didn't get the basket to drop. Wanted the foul. Didn't get it. Down to Lamovic in the block. Turnaround jumper short. Orth pulls down the rebound with authority. Kaiser, baseline drive, fouled. They're going to get it on 54. It's going to be on Hunter Walter. And they're going to discuss it. No, they're going to change that. He looked at Hunter Walter. And then they discussed it, and they changed it to Rhett Lamovic. 17 foul on Loyal. But this is a 2-shot foul, and Hayden Kaiser, the senior, makes the first of 2. Second free throw is up and good. Made them both. These lads from Colby can shoot the free throws, that's for sure. They go 1-2-2 now. Into Lamovic, he kicks it out. Prine cut off. Prine lost the handle. Ahead to Fleischman. Fleischman, pull-up jumper, count the basket, and the foul on Smith. First foul on Parker Smith, 8th team. Reed Fleischman, his second 3-point old-fashioned way journey here, and rims out. Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring over 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. That shot off the mark. Scrum, Colby with the rebound. Those lights in Marshfield are open nightly through New Year's Eve. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Prine called for the foul, 9th team foul. It will be bonus throws as Reed Fleischman, the junior, hit the floor pretty hard. Carson Prine will check out along with Hunter Walter. Kane Tofar, Reed Stiglitz for Loyal return. 1-1 for Reed Fleischman. He is 1 for 2 at the free throw line here in the first half. Takes a couple dribbles. It's up and over and rims out. Rebound strong for Tofar. Bryce Deegan. Colby back to man. Nice pass by Deegan. Lemovic, it's short. He gets his own rebound. Put back good. Brett Lemovic with the deuce. 21-19. 1:20 left in the first half. Starting 5 except for Hayes out, Orth in. Kaiser fouled by jump ball. Yep. That was a good call. Most people, I've made that call several times over the years, and people get upset with me, and it's like, it's a tied ball. It's a tied up ball. Arrow pointed to Loyal. It's going to be Greyhounds on the offense here. They lob it into Lemovic, and Rhett missed the shot. Tofar couldn't get it to drop that time, but he'll shoot 2. And Miguel Morion's second personal. That is the 17th foul. Kane Tofar, first time at the line tonight to shoot 2. Hi, Derek. And Sav says hi. Thanks for the nice compliment, too, Derek. Much appreciated. If you want to get a shout out, friends, leave positive comment on the YouTube page. We'll recognize you during the broadcast. Second free throw. Missed them both. Fleischman with the rebound. Under a minute, 50 seconds. 2-point Colby lead. Morion, Miguel, short. Almost got the rebound. It ends up in Reed Fleischman's hands. Steinman, count the basket and the foul. Landon Steinman, strong move to the basket. And that's the second foul on Bryce Deegan. Luke Hanula will come in right now. Aaron Radu checks in for Loyal. For Parker Smith. 38 seconds, 5-point lead for Colby. Stiglitz far side. Pulls it back out. Stiglitz penetrates. Radu. Lost the handle. Hanula with 20 seconds. Near side. Orth. Nice move. Got the deuce. Colton Orth. 8, 7, 6, 5. And a foul for 2. And they're going to get Orth for the block. A 2 free throw shooting foul. No, they're going to get King Tofar for the foul, his second. Oh, my bad. Colton Orth. That's who I meant. That's going to be his third. 2 free throws for Reed Stiglitz. He misses the first. Parker Smith will come in for Stiglitz after this free throw. Second one for number 0 for the Greyhounds. It is up and got it. And Parker Smith will come in with 4.9 seconds. Carson Prine also checks in for Bryce Deegan. 6-point lead for Colby. 3, 2, 1. Counts if it goes. No. Halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 26-20. Hornets back after these messages. You are watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest Land Guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Hey friends, just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Take a quick look at the halftime stats here. First for Loyal. Reed Stiglitz with 2, also 2 for Carson Prine. Rhett Lemovic, Hunter Walter, and Bryce Deegan. Bryce kind of being held down below his average. 4 from Kane Tofar, 6 from Parker Smith. Greyhounds, 4 of 9 from the free throw line here at halftime. On the other side of the ledger for the Hornets, 2 for Hayden Kaiser and Colton Orth, 6 for Landon Steinman, 5 for Reed Fleischman, 11 for Miguel Morion. He is shooting lights out here in the first half. 4 two-pointers and a 3. The Colby Hornets also shooting very well from the free throw line. They are 7 of 10 from the charity stripe. Colton Orth for Colby with 3 fouls. 2 for Miguel Morion and 1 for Hayden Kaiser and 2 for Luke Hanula. Fouls for Loyal, Hunter Walter, Rhett Lemovic, Bryce Deegan, and Carson Prine each with 1. Reed Stiglitz and Kane Tofar with 2. That's your halftime stats here and from Colby. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond in Neilsville today. We'll be back with more after these messages. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back, friends. Before we get to the outlook for the second half, a moment for Bruce Orthodontics. They provide comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They're now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. That's Bruce Orthodontics of Marshfield. Well, friends, my observations for the second half is Colby has had some really good shot opportunities and not gone. They haven't dropped. They could be up by more. Loyal has to get Bryce Deegan some open looks. He's been held to 2 points here in the first half. So credit to the defense for Colby. They have to maintain that. For Loyal, they need to keep that defense, especially on Miguel Morion for Colby. And Loyal needs to hit better free throws. They're 4 of 9. Hunter Walter 2 for 2, but Colton's, pardon me, I put that in the wrong spot, I believe. But they've missed 5 out of the 9 free throws they've taken. Should be a good second half coming up. Friends, ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids to get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. And a reminder, friends, that we will be in Spencer Friday night to cover the Greyhounds, and as they take on the Rockets. Tip off at 7:15. Friday the 13th, and it is supposed to be Chilly Willy starting tomorrow and maybe warming up into the double digits on Friday. Well, we'll see. Colby will be on the road as well on Friday. They will travel to Gilman. Well, friends, back after these messages for the second half. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up in the second half of play here from Colby. We found out we have a second birthday in the house. This belongs to a member of the Colby Hornets. Happy 18th birthday to Hayden Kaiser. And again, a happy birthday to Bristol Deegan. That's Bryce's younger sister. Should be a good second half coming up. Just a reminder, friends, that BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop shop for one-stop headquarters. Yeah, we'll get that right. Let's start that again. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Or pardon me, this winter. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. And the Hearing House provides personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout Central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. Second half about to begin. Starting lineups for both teams as we start our final 18 minutes of regulation here from Colby. So far we've heard from Sav and Derek. We need to see some more shout-outs on the comments page of YouTube. Just underway, Fleischman, floater, good. And Colby starts out the second half with a bucket on their first possession. Stiglitz loses the ball. Morion picks it up. Tried to go behind the back, but Deegan was too fast. Picked it up. Bryce Deegan over to Stiglitz. Baseline drive guarded by Kaiser. Now to Tofar. They flip it underneath to Hunter Walter. Good fake shot, too, for Hunter Walter. 6-point advantage for Colby, just a minute into the second half. Joe Anderson here with play-by-play. Chris Anderson on production. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope you're enjoying the matchup. Tight game here. Eastern Clover Belt Conference opener for both. Tucker Hayes is fouled on the floor, and I think they're going to call that on Hunter Walter. He's not believing it. Yes, he does. And that is the second foul on Hunter Walter. First team foul of the second half. Morion to inbound on the north end for Colby. Into Fleischman, doesn't get this arc off the glass. Walter with the rebound. Stiglitz ahead to Tofar, back to Stiglitz. He'll drive baseline, but he traveled. He took that stutter step. Fleet Farm's layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or go online at fleetfarm.com. Steinman goes, and they're going to get Bryce Deegan for the foul. And that will be his second. Landon Steinman, 4 of 5 from the free throw line and makes the first. He's one young man you don't want to foul if you're loyal. You can hear the voice of Bob Meyer in front of us. Second free throw off the mark. He doesn't agree with the call. 29-22, Hornets. Not quite 2 minutes in. Walter backs him down. Nice pass to Tofar. Kane Tofar, 6 on the game. Morion is going to be fouled. They're going to get that on Smith. Parker Smith's second personal. Morion to inbound. They flip it out to Kaiser, guarded by Tofar. Kaiser nearly lost it. 3 on the way from Steinman! Landon Steinman. Boom. 8-point advantage now for the Hornets. Stiglitz skip pass to Deegan. He'll dribble against Morion. Pull-up jumper at the free throw line. And scrum for the ball. Who is it going to be, a foul? Yes, it is. They're going to call that on Hunter Walter. That'll be his third. That will cause Coach DeSmet to go with Rhett Lamovic next dead ball. Steinman, not this time. Tofar with the rebound. Stiglitz far side, and a foul on Fleischman. Lamovic will check in for Walter and the Greyhounds. They will have Tofar, Lamovic, Smith, Deegan, and Stiglitz. Colby will have Morion, Fleischman, Steinman, Hayes, and Kaiser. 3 on the way from Stiglitz. Got it! Reed Stiglitz, first 3 of the ball game. Back down to a 5-point advantage for the Hornets. Hayes up on top of the key. Lamovic pressures. Kaiser nearly lost it, tracks it down. Morion, spin move on Smith. Didn't drop. Greyhounds with the chance to make it a 2-point contest. Tofar, floater, no, off the back iron. Gets the rebound, puts it up. On the floor will be the call. And who are they going to assess it on? They're going to put that on Tucker Hayes' tab. And Tucker's first foul. He fouled out in the game against Auburndale the other night. They indicated that it was on the floor. So it's going to be out of bounds. Yeah, they're not shooting. Stiglitz on the south end. Tofar gives it back to him. Double team, skip it out to Deegan. They swing it to Smith. Back to Bryce Deegan. Through the legs back to Stiglitz, far side. Tofar, guarded by Morion. Skip pass over to Lamovic. Turnaround jumper, good. Rhett Lamovic with 4 on the contest. Down to a 3-point lead for Colby. Colton Orth to check in for the Hornets. Next dead ball. Hayden Kaiser flips it over to Miguel Morion. Inside to Tucker Hayes. Backs down Lamovic. Hayes, nice move. Count the basket and the foul. Hayes gets on the board here in the scoring board with his first basket. Chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Hayden Kaiser, the 18-year-old birthday boy, has a seat. Hayes, 1 free throw coming up. His dad, Sam, a loyal product. Back iron, Stiglitz with the rebound, and then Hayes with a foolish foul. I'm going to call it that. That's his second. He just picked up 2 here in the second half. 34-29. Reed Stiglitz crossover, spin move, baseline drive, floater, doesn't go. Tap in for Tofar. Kane Tofar with 6. Reed Fleischman gives it up to Colton Orth. Fleischman covered by Deegan. Back to Morion up high. Smith will defend. Skip over to Hayes. Hayes dribbles it in to Orth. Orth spins, he's fouled, and will shoot 2. Defense is ticked up for both sides. And that's called on Kane Tofar, his third. Colton Orth steps to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First ones of the night for the junior, number 12. Back iron miss. Second free throw coming up. They were 7 of 10 from the free throw line at half. 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15. And they are 8 of 15. 9 of 16, or 9 of 15. 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Can Loyal make it a 1-point contest here? Or a 2? No, a 1. I got to do my math. Smith. Deegan. Skip pass to Stiglitz. He drives baseline. Kicks it off to Tofar. Tofar! Cuts it down to a 2-point advantage for Colby. Back and forth we go. The momentum swings. Morion to Hayes. Hayes tied up by Deegan. Steinman way short on the 3. Oy, 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 oy. Culligan Water specializes in all your water, softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 1-2-2 press put on by Colby. Down to Lamovic. He will fake shot. Deegan, 3. Yes. Bryce Deegan. First 3 of the night. Lead for the Greyhounds. Orth, spin move. He traveled. And the Loyal bench on their feet cheering on their squad. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. Loyal leading 36-35, just under 12 minutes. Skip pass to Tofar, fake shot, baseline drive against Hayes. Hayes says you'll get nothing in life. Lamovic with the putback for 2. Lamovic with 6 points. 2-point advantage now for Loyal, or 3. Morion to Fleischman. Fleischman gives it up to Orth. Orth will dribble. Hayes baseline drive against Lamovic. Turnaround jumper. Score. Tucker Hayes. 2-point or 1-point differential now. Stiglitz fouled. They're going to call that on Fleischman. Yep. Hand check foul. Hayden Kaiser checks in for Colby. Hey, have you heard the news that Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership to Neillsville? They've created the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in Central Wisconsin, all in one location. Shop Gross Ford, now in Neillsville. Back to action here. Loyal with the ball. Stiglitz dribbling up behind the 3-point line, not closely guarded, enough distance. They tried that pick and roll, didn't work. Smith tracks it down. 3 on the way from Stiglitz. Short. Tofar with the putback for 2. Kane Tofar in fuego here in the second half. 8 points. He's got 12 on the game. 3-point advantage for the Greyhounds. Morion dribbles into a double team, and it's a jump ball. And the arrow points to Loyal. Loyal, strong second half here. King Tofar with 8 points here in the second half. They trailed 26-20 at half. Outscored Colby 20-12 here. 11, and another floater for Stiglitz. Looking to be unbeaten. Timeout. Hornets will take a timeout as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Coming back after that Colby timeout and a fired-up Greyhound bench. Shout out to Wade. I do not know if the court is named after that young man who... I'm not sure. I know it's named after someone, but I never catch the name at the beginning of the announcements. That's a question you would need to ask a Colby person about. Back to action, speaking of Colby. Colby on the offense, trailing by 5. They led by 6 at halftime. Kaiser, 3, way short. Tracked down by Lamovic on the rebound. Bryce Deegan flips it over to Reed Stiglitz. Loyal prepared to move the ball. Deegan couldn't get the 3 to drop. Orth with the rebound. Fleischman will take the ball over the timeline. And Bryce Deegan says, "You'll get nothing and like it." Landon Steinman back in for Colby. Checks out for Tucker Hayes. They're going to go a little bit shorter. Halftime score in the girls' game, Loyal 24, Thorpe 14. Count the basket and the foul, Reed Fleischman. And they get Reed Stiglitz on the foul. It's going to be his 3rd, and that's going to be the 7th team foul. And rims out. Loyal with the rebound. They'll take the ball over the timeline. Ahead, Tofar inside the 3-point line, baseline guarded by Orth. And it's going to be long to Loyal out of bounds. As I said, it's pretty nip and tuck. I mean, you've got the regulation length, but there's not much more, and you've got doors on that end, on the south end here in Colby. It gets pretty tight on the ends. Stiglitz, that shot, but that foul called by the up official. And that called on Colton Orth. That's going to be his 4th. It is. And Reed Stiglitz, 2 of 4 from the free throw line here tonight. Will shoot 2. Only the 5th team foul on Colby. The first free throw was up, and it is in and out. Tucker Hayes in for Colton Orth. Hunter Walter will return for Loyal and replace Rhett Lamovic. Second free throw for Stiglitz. So we've got Sav, Derek, and Wade watching tonight. Good crowd on hand. Thank you for tuning in. Makes the second. Got the swirl. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give you some recognition on the air. Steinman, guarded by Deegan. Deegan's got to be careful. He's got 2, but they can add up quickly. Morion. Baseline drive cut off by Smith. Into Fleischman. Got the roll. Reed Fleischman. 11 on the contest. 41-43. Loyal. Hunter Walter. Tofar, elbow, short, gets his own rebound. Nobody boxed him out. Walter. Dribble back out. Both teams playing man-to-man. Sav says, let's go Loyal. Three! Colby! And you look at that look on the face of Reed Stiglitz, grinning ear to ear. 46-41. Coach DeSmet encouraging his lads on. 7:25 left in the contest. 5-point lead for the Greyhounds. Colby looking to shave it down. Tucker Hayes, baseline. Backs down. Walter doesn't get the shooter's roll, and it's going to belong to Colby, out of bounds. Wade, Derek, and Sav are watching. Looking for more people to chime in. Feel free. Hayes will rotate it to Fleischman, near side, guarded by Stiglitz. 3 and away by Steinman, no. And Reed Stiglitz tracks down the rebound. He'll take the ball over the timeline. Pick and roll for Hunter Walter. 3 off the mark. Put back by Tofar, no. Hayes with the rebound. They could cut it to a 2-point advantage here. Morion. Now the Fleischman near side. He rotated up top. Morion will dribble, guarded by Smith. Tipped away by Deegan. Bryce Deegan. Layup, deuce. Bryce Deegan, not a big explosive night for him, but he's made the baskets when it counts. 7-point advantage for the Greyhounds. Morion backing down Smith. Everybody wants a foul, and they're going to get a push on Parker Smith. Parker Smith called for his 3rd personal foul. Lou Canula will check in for Colby. And it's going to be a bonus. Miguel Morion, first time tonight at the free throw line, led scorers at halftime with 11, has been quiet here in the second half. First free throw is no bueno. But we got a foul on Colby on the rebound. Tucker Hayes with his 3rd. 18 fouls on Loyal, 6 on Colby, just under 6 minutes left. 1-2-2, 3-quarter court press, and timeout called by Coach DeSmet. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
White 1. You wanted a barn burner tonight, friends. You got one. Coming out of the Greyhound timeout. 48-41. 5:50 left. Got an excellent amount of people watching tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Sitting on the edge of your seats. Greyhounds with the ball. Walter, no. Rebound by Hanula. Luke will take the ball over the timeline. Tofar guards Hanula. And Hanula goes baseline. Lost the handle. Turnover. Those turnovers and missed shots starting to come back and bite Colby here. Had a lot of good shots in the first half, just didn't fall. Skip pass, and Walter tried to force it into Tofar. Lamovic will check in for Loyal next dead ball. Steinman. Morion. Shot is up. Got it. His first field goal of the second half. First points of the second half. And we've got a officials timeout. He's checking on Miguel Morion, kind of favoring his left leg. And the officials stop the clock. They can do that. Player safety. The one thing they can't do, and this always makes people cringe a little bit, where if there's a fast break going on and someone injures themselves and you can hear them in agony or pain or just laying on the floor, you have to let the fast break happen before you blow the whistle. Lamovic, free throw line, gives it up to Tofar! Kane Tofar is on fire. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points here in the second half. 14 on the game. 7-point advantage for the Greyhounds. Lou Canula in the corner. Miguel Morion, baseline drive over to Hayes. Hayes dribble, shot, splash. Tucker Hayes with 6 all in the second half. 5 points under 4 minutes. 5-point difference. Loyal looking to go 4-0 and 1-0 in the conference. Colby looking to pick up their first victory of the season. This is only their second game of 24-25. Lamovic has it knocked out of his hands. Sav, Derek, and Wade. Who else would like to chime in? Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Stiglitz from the south end. Flips it out to Deegan. Bryce Deegan. Now to Parker Smith. Stiglitz in the corner for 3. Now Lamovic with the rebound. Power slide in. Knocked out but fouled to a disbelieving Reed Fleischman. That'll be the 7th team foul on Colby. And Lamovic will be on the line to shoot 2. Rhett, first time at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is off. Got the shooter's roll. It hit off the back iron. Did kind of a bloop and dropped through. Sound effects optional, friends. Second free throw coming up. It's a 6-point advantage. Looking to make it 7 again. And that one's just a line drive right into the net. Back to 7-point advantage for Loyal. Under 3.5 left. Steinman and Coach DeSmet encouraging his lads. Steinman is fouled on the floor. It will not count the basket. It will be bonus. And that's a big foul on Bryce Deegan, his 3rd, 9th team. And that will put Landon Steinman at the line. He's had a good night tonight, shooting 1 and 1. Missed it. Tofar with the rebound. Reed Stiglitz near side takes it over the timeline. Stiglitz will center it. Over to Bryce Deegan. They lob it into Kane Tofar. Tofar fouled and the basket. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Tucker Hayes. And Kane Tofar, second half, has been lights out for the Greyhounds. And Tucker Hayes picks up foul number 4. And a 3-point play for Kane. Morion. Smith guards him. Hanula. Luke Hanula in the corner. Time becoming a factor now for Colby. The clock. Steinman underneath. Nice, tough shot for Landon Steinman. This game is not over, friends. Inside the Lamovic on the block. Kicks it back out to Stiglitz. Stiglitz will take it over to the corner. Deegan up high. They can run some clock here. Coming up on 2 minutes. Skip pass. And off the rim. Hanula tracks it down with Smith with the foul. Parker Smith with his 4th personal. And that will be 10 fouls on the Greyhounds here in the second half. So Luke Hanula will shoot 2. Short. Miguel Morion with 11 at halftime. Held to 2 here in the second half. The Greyhounds have really put the defensive pressure on number 5. The second free throw, missed them both. Tofar with the rebound. Under 2 minutes now. Loyal needs to be smart and run some clock and get a good shot. Colby has to start going after the ball and boxing out. They're going to have to start fouling and make the Greyhounds earn it from the charity stripe. And Hanula with the foul. Now, if you're looking for intentional fouls, friends, that's when a player gets fouled that does not have the ball. Still 1-1. Hanula with the foul. Stiglitz at the line. Shooting 1-1. And he makes the first. Colton Orth returns for Colby. Second free throw coming up for junior Reed Stiglitz. Stiglitz with a strong second half along with Kane Tofar. They've led the way for Loyal here. Made them both. 3 of 4 from the free throw line in the second half for Reed Stiglitz. Reed Fleischman, pull-up jumper, splash, timeout Colby. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Many were saying if I had fingernails, I'd still gnaw them off. They've got to be pretty much short by now. This has been quite a barn burner of a game here. 6-point lead for Colby at halftime. And Loyal thundering back behind Kane Tofar and Reed Stiglitz now lead by 8 with 1:25 left. Full court pressure employed by the Hornets. Greyhounds look to break it. Tipped away by Hanula. It's going to go out of bounds. Full court pressure again employed by the Hornets. Lamovic is fouled. That'll be 10th foul on the Colby team. So everybody's shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Steinman with his first personal. 10th team, Rhett Lamovic. Just a sophomore, shooting 2. Greyhounds have done very well from the free throw line tonight, especially here in the second half. Yeah, it's 10. First free throw, no. Tucker Hayes in, Luke Hanula out for Colby. He joins Colton Orth, Reed Fleischman, Landon Steinman, and Miguel Morion. Second free throw, Lamovic makes 1 of 2. 9-point advantage, clock becoming a factor for Colby. They've got to get some shots and get them off quick and get some stops. Orth. Steinman, 3. No. Tofar with the rebound. They're going to foul him. Orth does. And I believe he is done. Yes, he is. Colton Orth is disqualified now from the contest with 5 fouls. Hayden Kaiser will replace him. Kane Tofar to shoot 2 for the Greyhounds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points in the second half, 17 overall for Kane Tofar. First free throw is up and good. Make it 18 points. Second free throw coming up for the junior. Hard to believe that kid was a wrestler. And a darn good one until freshman year when he came out for basketball. Second free throw made them both. Greyhounds shooting outstandingly from the free throw line. Under a minute. 11-point Greyhound lead. Steinman in the and trapped ball. And clock starting to become a factor, and I think Colby's going to try to foul if they can. Timeout. Greyhounds will take a timeout as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShunsDelivered.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Club Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable food items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 29th through December 31st.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Doing some adding up here on my scorebook to find out what we're doing for scoring here. 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Full court pressure on Loyal. Under 30 seconds. And a foul on Steinman. Kind of all Reed Stiglitz with 13 in the game, 11 here in the second half alone. Shooting 2. Misses the first. Second free throw is up and missed them both. Hanula, Hayes, they've got to shoot it. Hayes shoots it, misses it. Hanula rebound. 14, 13, 12. Steinman, 3, good. But like the song says, too much, too little, too late. $16 for Landon Steinman tonight, but with 4 seconds left and an 8-point lead for Loyal. That foul called on Luke Hanula. That's his 4th. Stiglitz to shoot 2 more. Misses the first. 24 free throws for Loyal in this contest. This is going to be free throw number 24. And makes it 14. And Loyal is going to improve to 4-0 on the season and begin the conference season with a victory. Colby will fall to 0-2. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Our find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality comfort sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect comfort sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the post-game show brought to you tonight by Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Hoping to meet up with head coach Brandon DeSmet and the player of his choice for an interview. In lieu of that, we'll look at the scorebook first. Colby leading the scorers for the Hornets. Reed Fleischman with 13 tonight. 13 also for Miguel Morion. 3 for Colton Orth, 2 for Hayden Kaiser. Landon Steinman with 16. Tucker Hayes with 2. As a team, the Hornets shot 9 of 20 from the free throw line. And what really hurt them in the second half, they were 7 of 10 in the first half, 9 of 20 overall, so they went 2 for 10 in the second half from the free throw line. For the victorious Loyal Greyhounds, 14 from Reed Stiglitz. Reed had a strong second half. He had 12 of his 14 in the second stanza, 2 threes, and shot 2, 4, 6, 8 free throws. Made 4 out of his 8. Carson Prine with 2. 7 for Bryce Deegan. Kane Tofar led all scorers for Loyal with 19. Strong second half for number 12. Parker Smith with 6 points here in the second half. In the game, Rhett Lamovic with 9. 4 for Hunter Walter. A big turning point for Loyal was from the free throw line. They were 4 of 9 in the first half, but they finished up with 14 of 24. So they did very well in the second half. We're here with head coach Brandon DeSmet of Loyal. Coach, what's it feel like to be 4-0 for the first time in a long time?
Well, it feels really good, and it's a testament to a lot of the hard work that these guys have put in. I mean, they come to practice and they get after it and they work really hard. And it's, the 4-0 record is a product of that. It doesn't happen without what they do outside of the game night in practice. And hopefully these guys keep understanding, though, that, it's 4-0 now, but we got to be 1-0 Friday night, and we got to go play the tough Spencer team. And what got us to this point, we got to keep doing in practice and in the games.
Defensively, you shut down Miguel Morion. He had 11 in the first half and only 2 in the second.
Well, to be able to keep a player like that to 2.5 it starts with a player that's got enough courage to play really great defense, and Parker Smith does an incredible job of that. But then behind him's got to be great help defense. Yeah, anytime you're going to see like Kane Tofar in great gaps, Reed Stiglitz in great gaps, and it's a team effort, and it starts with a guy being really good on him like Parker was. And then 4 guys ready to help after that.
Well, looking ahead real quickly to Spencer, what do you think of that Spencer squad?
Well, they got a nice team this year. I know the returning Sam Beslick, who's a great scorer, who was an all-conference player last year, and he can make a ton of plays. They got a lot of shooters around them, some good guards, and they return a lot of experience. They played a lot of young guys last year, and it'll be a good game, and I know they'll be ready, and we'll have our work cut out for us.
Well, I look forward to it. I'll be there Friday night, Coach.
Sounds good. Thank you, Joe.
Right, take care. Kane Tofar is going to be in the house here. Claim the fame with me with Kane, other than being his teacher. I sang in his parents' wedding. All right, Kane, you came alive in the second half. You had 4 in the first, and you had 15 in the second. What were you doing?
I just found a rhythm, and I stuck to it. I couldn't get much going in the first half, so I had to turn it up in the second.
Defensively, you guys really clamped down, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, we definitely did. We had a long talk at halftime to make sure we keep up the intensity and that we got to keep it going for the rest of the half.
Well, we're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this, right? Yep. I'll get out of the way and let you do it.
I'm Kane Tofar, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations, Kane. Thank you. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kane Tofar and head coach Brandon DeSmet. Colby falls to 0-2 overall and 0-1 in the Eastern Clover Belt. The Greyhounds remain unblemished, 4-0 and 1-0 in conference. Greyhounds will travel to Spencer on Friday night. Chris and I will have that game for you here on Zaleski Sports. The Hornets will travel to Gilman on Friday night. By the way, it's supposed to get pretty cold out there, so make sure you bundle up the next 2-3 days. Keep warm thoughts going. Great game tonight. Big win for the Greyhounds. They remain undefeated. For my wife, Chris Anderson, as producer, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, our final score, Loyal 61, Colby 52. Have a great night, everybody.